So welcome to my statement of intent video here outside the Reichstag building in Berlin. So the video that I'm going to talk about is I'm doing about surrealism, and in the video I'm going to talk about why I'm doing it and some reasons and some relevance to the choices of what I'm doing. Enjoy. So this is my statement of intent video, looking at what I've written down so far. So first of all, I decided that the best thing to do is to include and constantly look back at the criteria for this project. So first of all, I thought if I stick to this, then I'll be able to achieve it and hopefully get my level 3 distinction for what I'm aiming for. The first thing I looked at was what I needed to include in the first week. So the first thing I needed to do was to do some initial research, and I thought the best place to record this is in my sketchbook. I also needed to think imaginative, because I think sometimes I lack in that area. So I started looking at self-reflection, my initial ideas, and trying to work out what's actually real in the real world. So I looked at like the different concepts here, the fake news, obviously the lies we get told from the media, models like being photoshopped, and like food in like adverts not being actually what it is. And then I started thinking of ideas, and I thought something about trying to do something to do with synonyms and how different words mean different things. So I looked at the word lie, for example, and lie could be lying down, or it could be the statement of an actual like fake statement. And that sort of got me thinking and wanting to explore the sub-reality that we live in. And things I wanted to include though were environmental issues, because I think that's a really big thing, and also it's one of the things that most artists look at now, because it's becoming an ongoing program. Here's some artists I looked at, and I think some of their work is really good, and we get on further, we'll be able to see some of the work. So these are some of the ideas I've come up with originally, looking at the problems with human issues and the problems with environmental issues. So moving on to the development more of my work, I've seen some work here done by Justin Frez and Brandon Hartle, or some work there by SK Images and Hoysanzar. I think these images are really good, also they're from Justin Hughes, as they explore different realities, different ideas. So this gave me the idea. I wanted to look at environmental issues, like I said earlier, because it creates awareness for a personal cause. There's lots of ways to explore the idea, and I have references because I've done some work beforehand on it. However, I wanted to do issues with humans, as I feel with realism with humans, we only imagine ourselves as humans because we can't imagine ourselves like an animal. People feel more inclined to care about humans as like we are humans. So my idea focuses, I thought of main ones after what I read was to what I think reality actually is. So we could do like spiral edits, or the film like Inception, with like the buildings, collapse on one another. I wanted that cinnamon work that I talked about earlier, so you could have falling past posters of fake news, or falling into a pit of lies and posters, and sort of work on that. Drug use is a huge thing in the 21st century, as we use it now more to create fake happiness. So I wanted to do something like that. And also the body image disillusions that are very prominent in today's society. I also wanted to get some definitions down, so I looked at what surreal actually is, and also some background information on it, which dived in deeper in the next thing we'll be looking at, how it influenced by Dada, which is about abstraction, it being abstract, and I think due to Photoshop and other digital editing services now, it's really starting to have a massive resurgence, and but it's more about augmented reality, which I actually think is better, as I believe it like really helps us get a better understanding what the artist is trying to put forward, and also it being more realistic gives it a better sort of focus on it, and it actually allows for the audience and the viewer to really delve into what is real and what isn't.